Welcome back to Atlantic Company. I'm Ryan Cameron. Now, the Give Back a Smile program was established by the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry out of a desire to give something back to the community. Specifically, this program allows dentists to use their talents to help survivors of domestic violence who have suffered damage to or lost their smiles in an abusive attack. And Dr. Dina Giesler joins us now with more. Thank you very much for coming on the show today.
Thanks, Ryan.
Now, how long have you been involved with dentistry?
Since 1980. I started working as a dental assistant in 1980, and then I became a hygienist, and then I went back to dental school, and I've been a dentist for 15 years now.
Now, you're just not just, we said in the tag that you were a local dentist, but I mean, you're pretty big time. You got a lot of initials on the end of your name, like
yeah.
You were just honored recently. Talk about all the stuff you've been able to do.
Well, I mean, there, obviously are different initials after all doctors' names, and most people don't understand what they mean.
Right.
Okay. MAGD stands for Masters of the Academy of General Dentistry, and what general dentists do is they continue their education, year after year, and they, pursue higher levels within the field.
So, some people just can't become a dentist and then not go back and learn about new techniques and new ways to treat people. You have to continue to, update your resume, I guess.
Sure, there's so much to know.
All right. Well, talk about what makes someone a master dentist.
Well, essentially you have to take 600 hours of continuing education. And most of
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. Actually, there's a 5-year program that you can go through, and we met for 5 years, 4 weekends a year for 24 hours each weekend. So it was a good group of people. I think there was 14 of us from Atlanta, and this area.
Let's talk about the Give Back a Smile Foundation and why you're so passionate about it.
Well, the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry has about 8,000 members, 28 countries, and we are the only organized dental organization that's doing what we're doing. And I'm passionate about this cause because I'm passionate about women's issues. I had an abusive first husband, so I understand, maybe not to the level that most of these women have had to suffer, because I had the means to walk away.
Right.
But I understand that, to be a single mother and, support children, I mean, you almost have to work 3 jobs. Who can afford dentistry? And so what the AACD is doing is we are reaching out to these women that have been abused by intimate partners, okay, and we are essentially doing their smile makeovers.
Tell us about, we've got some pictures here, tell us about the history of the foundation while we look at these.
Okay, it was established in 1999 by Dr. Winnakuda out of Hawaii, Honolulu. He saw the problems with the military base, and you can look at certain classes and you're going to see higher abuse levels, and I think he has done an amazing thing. I don't think he even realizes what he started. But since then, okay, the foundation is about, 6-7 years old. It took us 5 years to do $1 million in services, and last year alone we did over $1.2 million in services with 1.5 staff members and about an $88,000 budget. So we are taking off.
That's amazing.
I know, we're taking off.
Now, you also have your own foundation. What made you decide to begin your own foundation?
When I saw how hard I was working with this foundation and how passionate I was, because I used to work for the Public Health Service, and I used to treat a lot of Medicaid children in Texas, and these kids could come in and get anything they wanted done, but their moms would come in and, mom may have 5 kids and 25 years old and she's missing her front tooth.
Right.
Dr. Dina, can you fix my tooth?
Right.
Well, there are no programs really to help these women unless they can go to some of the local, community, centers and stuff, but they're bombarded. And so I thought, what if we started a local foundation that could kind of piggyback off of Give Back a Smile? So I started the Atlanta Smiles Foundation. My girlfriend, who is also a survivor, who is a cosmetic dentist in Chicago, Dr. Lena Helikius, serves on the board with me for Give Back a Smile, is going to start Chicago Smiles. So I'm thinking Give Back a Smile can be the the big spider,
Right.
and we can be the legs off of it. Essentially, that's how March of Dimes got started.
Okay.
So
You have an event coming up next year you want to tell us about?
I want to tell you about this because you're involved. We got a lot of people involved. But,
We do.
You know, this is our 27th international conference, and this is the first time it's ever been in Atlanta. So what we want to do, I'm chairing the event, the Give Back a Smile event, and it's at the World Congress Center. It is a private event. We have Kenny Rogers performing. We have Wes Sargentson as, I guess, our MC. You're going to be there.
In some capacity.
You are going to be our auctioneer.
That's right.
Anyways, we are working really hard to bring this to a national level. I met Michael Knight the other night for the first time, and he wants to help with the fashion show. So we've got elite models. I mean, we've got a lot of people that want to get on board with this. So
Sounds like it's going to be
that's
a great
next
event.
May. It's going to be great.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on today. And I just want to, say officially, thank you for all the stuff you've done for the B team, which is part of my foundation, the young men and women that we kind of adopted through the foundation. You've helped them get a little self-esteem back as they're going to school, out of juniors and seniors, and they're very, very thankful of what you've done.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, now, for more information on the Give Back a Smile program, visit aacd.com or givebackasmile.com. Now, if you are a domestic violence survivor and you want to get your smile back, call 1-800-773-GBAS to get an application for the program. This segment was paid for by Atlanta Smile Foundation.